Sitting here backstage at Carolina Rebellion, a very wet and rainy Carolina Rebellion with Heaven's Basement. Thank you guys so much for joining me. So, first and foremost, how are you guys enjoying Carolina so far?
We feel very comfortable in this environment. We're from England, and as you can see, we brought the rain with us, so yeah, happy days.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Yeah, you guys seem really happy to have it.
We'll take it away with us tonight when we leave.
Whoever invented the poncho is making a killing right now, I can tell you that much.
Yeah.
So basically, you guys just got done playing the after party for the Revolver Golden Gods Awards. How did you enjoy it?
Like, it seems like about 5 weeks ago. It was only 2 days ago, but we haven't slept since. So, because we came here and we did that, and that was really good. That was our first headline show in LA, and then we went to Phoenix to do U Fiesta, which was really good. Then we came straight here, so we are burning the midnight oil.
Right there.
Yeah. Now,
We're going to London, like in a few hours.
Then come back to Kansas City in about 4 days. So we're just trying to break records and play shows in between.
Oh my god, that's like road warriors for you guys, like right now. So what else is on the agenda for after Carolina Rebellion?
Back in England for 4 days, and we come back and play Kansas Rock Fest, Rocklahoma, Rock on Range, seven or eight dates with Buck Cherry, some dates with Red Light Chemistry and the Last Vegas. Then we back to Europe for 2 months, doing all the festivals over there, and see what happens after that. You know.
So how do the festivals here in the States compare to those in the UK?
Well, you know, I don't think it's fair to compare. I think like you have a thing over here where like every band, like you have a band that plays, then another band plays, another band plays. In the UK, it's quite common for loads of bands to clash at the same time. So that's kind of like, that's different and that's cool. But like audience-wise, like for us, we've been pretty lucky because when we come over to America, we get told a lot of the time that the audiences are quieter, and you know, like because we've played with quite a lot of American bands like Hailstorm, Seether, Buck Cherry, etc. And you know, they're always excited to come to the UK and Europe because they get such a good response. But for us, like it's pretty much the same in the UK as it is in America, because we always go up there with the ethic of just making sure that people have a fucking great time. And you know, it works. Like today was a great example. Like the audience that were there, I mean, we were so appreciative.
We've probably done like 10 shows in total in our whole career in America. Yesterday in Phoenix was insane, like just people stage diving, crowd surfing. There's probably 5 people crowd surfing at any one point of the set.
Yeah, we're really lucky in the fact that you guys do the alternate band thing, because we're such an unknown band over here, like trying to do something, start a decent run over here and stuff. To have undivided attention for all the people that are here at the festival today is like a really big like merit to what you guys do over here.
Absolutely. So, I mean, how's the feedback been for you guys with Filthy Empire? I mean, everything I've seen has been really positive for the album.
That's awesome. I mean, the most important thing for us was to write an album that all 4 of us absolutely loved, because you got to make sure that you believe what you've done, as opposed to what would go down well with other people. And we're a relatively small band in the grand scheme of things, and the existing fans we have at the moment in England and a little bit in Europe and stuff, when we started hearing that they were digging it as well, then you kind of feel like, yeah, we kind of did the right thing. So it's cool. Like we came here, we're in Carolina, and all of a sudden these people are coming up going, oh man, Filthy Empire is amazing. I threw out the rest of the CDs in my car and that's all I listened to.
Yeah.
I wish you played this song off the album today and stuff. And that's like, are you for real? This is our first time here. Like, how do you even know that stuff?
It's the first time we're experiencing coming to places and seeing people singing our songs back to us where we've never been before. Because in the past it was always, we'd go and support bands in that town, and people, you know, that's how we'd get our fans. But now it's like people are hearing us from radio stations and our videos on the internet and things like that. So that's a new experience for us.
Oh, absolutely. I can only imagine. So, you know, is there anything particularly challenging about the recording process?
Not really, because we just, you know, approach it like we do on stage. You get up and we don't really overthink it.
At the same time, that was the most challenging thing, was this day and age that is so clinical about how you record and things, was making sure that it didn't sound too synthetic. And we grew up playing on live shows all the time where we're from and things, so the most important thing for us was to try and get the energy that we have on a live show down on an album. So yeah, that was probably the hardest part of things.
So for each one of you, what was a pivotal music moment that occurred in your life that made you decide you wanted to pursue it for a career?
When I was 11, I saw a guy get up and cover Jimi Hendrix Voodoo Child. I guess it was like a school show for like my older brother, and it was the sheer obnoxiousness of the whole thing that I loved, because it was putting this really aggressive, loud thing in front of an audience that was not ready for it and did not appreciate it, and I got a buzz off that. I loved it, and so that day I just went home and locked myself away until I could play it, and I think that was one moment that really sparked me. Like,
for me, I'd always wanted to like be a singer for a band, but I didn't ever realise or know that I would ever get here where we're sitting right now. So like, just appreciative and grateful for everything that I've got, and I just take every day as it comes.
For me, it was the bit in Greece where they part ways, and John Travolta comes through with Cha-Cha, who's the best dancer at St. Bernadette's, and they do the hand jive. Out of sight.
I think for me, I know my mum went to a festival when she was pregnant with me and seen like Aerosmith and something.
You got bit with the bug early.
She did a lot of mine, but
yeah, I was born like singing "Walk This Way," something maybe. I don't know. Yeah.
That's awesome. So personally, I look at music as a universal language that we can all speak and understand, even if we take different messages away. Is there anything in particular that you guys hope your music will say to listeners?
Hopefully it just inspires like people to do something with a lot, get out there and do something and makes people feel in a good mood and come to a show and have a good time, and whether they're listening to it at home and that night it makes them want to go out and have a beer with their friends, anything, whether it's so a small thing like that or something grander like I want to be in a band, I don't know, we're just about spreading
good
happiness,
vibes. Yeah,
energy.
we don't take ourselves too seriously. We're not them bands that will go on stage and go up and say, if you take anything from it, it's to focus your mind on being.
Yeah, we're not about that.
Like that kind of vibe. It's like, have a cool time. Like, we're here having a laugh. Come and have a laugh with us, and like let's have a party kind of vibe.
So, in your opinions, what would be the most misunderstood thing about Heaven's Basement?
Probably the name. Like, everybody thinks it's like some religious connotation. It's got nothing to do with religion. We don't care. It's just like, Heaven's Basement is just like a little place where all the bad stuff goes down. But I'll tell you what, you describe it. You're good at this.
I mean, whatever. But like, the most misunderstood thing about Heaven's Basement is that we know what we're doing. A lot of it is blagged and made up on the spot, and that's why shows like today were really good, because we went on not knowing what time we were playing, how many songs we were going to play. I showed up without any equipment, and I had to be like, Keith from Buck Cherry, I had to be like, Keith, can I borrow your guitar today? And he was like, yes, you can. So it's like, the unknown is what we thrive off, so we all walk on stage just like, we might have one song, we might have five, but let's make the most of it, and that's really what we come up with.
It's a way to play our first ever show here in Charlotte, so we're going to kick this off. Like, I don't care if it's Hailstorm, like, as in Hailstoning. I said the band there.
Hailstorm.
Yeah.
But we're going to kick it off, so that's what it's all about.
Yeah. Sorry, I had nothing.
That's another really if Chris has anything to say.
Well, I want to thank you guys so much for taking a few minutes to speak with me, and we look forward to seeing you out at Rock on the Range too.
Hopefully it'll be even wetter.
Well, the name to me conjures up tumbleweed and desert and no, damn.
It's like the mecca of rock festivals, though. So
awesome.
It's gonna be great.
Thank you guys.
Thanks for